Alrighty, hello everyone. Today I'm going to be breaking down the full structure that I implemented, I kind of created, and I used to get to 10%, maybe 11%. We'll say 10% for the video, body fat while eating Uncrustables popcorn and pretty much whatever I wanted every single fucking night. So, first of all, what I didn't really understand at first was that eating clean isn't going to get you lean, and like getting lean doesn't require eating clean. It's not like Eminem, but like even if you're eating salads, the healthiest foods, if you're not eating a calorie deficit, you're not going to get lean. It goes the same other way around. Like obviously, I'm not saying just eat straight bullshit because the bullshit has a lot of calories. It's not going to keep you full. But when you're supplementing like the main whole foods that you're eating with other stuff that you love, it's going to make things so much more sustainable, and you can still do it while being in a calorie deficit. Like these are some of the foods that I would eat every single time I cut. Like Uncrustables and popcorn is my go-to. I literally had this every single night. Like this is my go-to snack. I always was craving the Uncrustables. I always wanted the popcorn because it helped keep me full before bed. I would get ice cream, get the protein pints. I like went to Texas Roadhouse with my friends before we left to go home after the or before the end of the semester. Had like 6 rolls. Like I had protein bars whenever I wanted, obviously, and like literally whatever I wanted to fit my calories. And the reality is that fat loss is so fucking simple, bro. All it comes down to is calories out for calories in. You have to be burning more calories than you were consuming. And the food quality isn't going to determine the fat loss. It's actually just being in a calorie deficit. So yeah, man. The first step of the structure that I applied was the activity. So I realized that the more active I was, the more calories I could eat, and therefore the more foods I could have that I wanted to have. So literally got 17,000 steps a day. 17,000 steps every single day. You can see this is my average. This when I was cutting. I started my cut like April 5th, ended it like May 2nd, something like that. So I realized that the more active I was, the like I said, the more calories I could consume. So I wouldn't feel as full. I wouldn't have as many cravings. And because in reality, if I was completely inactive, didn't do anything throughout the day, my maintenance, which I want to do sometimes, but my maintenance calories would be like 1,900, and I would have to eat like 1,500 calories every single day to be in a deficit, which simply isn't sustainable. So I want you to think about it like kind of like a transaction. So if you, the more active you are, the more calories you can buy back. So the more calories you're burning, like selling, the more calories you can buy back into your food to eat the foods that you actually want. And really all it is just 10 to 15K steps a day, bro. Like, and the way that you can do this is you don't have to do it all at the same time. You can just do it periodically throughout the day, like structure it into your day. So let's say, for example, like now, what I'll do to get 10K steps every single day is I'll wake up, I'll walk for like 10 to 15 minutes in the morning because it's nice outside, go to work, do whatever I have to do. I'll just walk after every single meal. Sometimes when I'm doing scrolling on my phone or watching Netflix or something, I'll just fucking walk while doing that because like it's not hard, bro. Like I'm not saying you have to walk at a crazy pace, like literally just move your fucking legs. I walk so fucking slow and I still get like it's 2:30 p.m. I haven't even been outside. I've been working on this video for like 2 hours. I had like 9K steps by 1 p.m. and it's so easy, bro. It's like I don't even have to think about it. I just am very conscious of getting steps, and like I think about, can I get steps in now? Can I get steps in now? And I just try to do it throughout the day. It's really simple. So step two is intermittent fasting. I'm so happy I discovered this. Like I knew about it before, but I never really knew how I could implement it and actually help me. But I'm very happy I discovered this for sure. So the reason that this worked for me is because it delayed my eating window. So instead of eating at 9 and being hungry again by 1 and being hungry again by 3 and just burning all my calories, I would fast until 12 or 1 p.m. and have my first meal. And the way that I could do this is just spamming this motherfucker right here, bro. Like in the morning, all I had was electrolytes, water, black coffee. That's all. That's it. And black coffee is going to suppress your appetite. It's going to keep you wired. Now like I don't even feel the urge to eat in the morning. Like for the first like 2 days, it was kind of tough. Like I was kind of hungry, but now I just don't really want to eat in the morning. I don't think we're really meant to eat in the morning, anyways. So yeah, like I said, just the math. So without fasting, eat at 9 a.m., hungry by noon, half your calories gone by 1 p.m., nothing left for you for what you want that night. With fasting, fast till 12 p.m., first meal at 1 p.m., second meal at 5 p.m. So the way that I would do it is kind of like, it's not really like this. I would eat like 1, and then I would eat again at like 3 or like 4. So 1, 4, and then I would eat again like 7. And after that, I had like 400, 500 calories left over for the rest of the night, go to bed like 11. So from 7 to 11, 7 to 11, from 7 to 11, eat whatever the fuck I wanted. And Step 3, this is very fucking important. Very important. I front loaded my protein. So what does that mean? So pretty much what it means is I would just try to find the lowest calorie, highest protein options and just spam those. Like especially on days where I wasn't training. Like so when I would train, I would just have my carbs like rice cakes, honey, whatever before. Like that'd be my first meal. But when the days where I'm not training, which is like 3 to 4 days a week where I'm not training, I would just spam the low calorie, high protein options. So like Greek yogurt, protein bars, chicken breast. Like if you get, I would usually eat like 8 ounce chicken breast my first meal. So that was like 240 calories, 52 grams of protein to start the day, and all I needed was like 140, 150 grams of protein. Like that knocks out a third of my protein in the first fucking meal. And then what this does is allow you to hit your protein goal early, hit your protein goal by like 4 or 5 p.m. so that for the rest of the night with the rest of your calories, you can eat the foods that you want because you already hit your protein goal. And then step 4, how I structure my training. So the training structure that I use is literally just 3 to 4 sessions a week, 30 to 45 minutes, low volume, high intensity, progressive overload every session. I found that when I was cutting, like obviously you don't have as much energy, but I was still going up in strength. Like I was still getting stronger, like until the very end of my cut where I was depleted. But I was still getting stronger. Like I think the reason I could do this is because I was trained with such low volume, but with high intensity, and I was structuring my carbs correctly, so where I would have energy during the workout. And literally every workout took 30 minutes. Like if y'all follow me on Instagram, you can see on my story, every fucking workout takes 30 minutes. And it's so easy, bro. Like it's so easy to stick to. And step 5, progressively overloading. So what I would try to do is just add weight or reps every session. And the reality is that you can get stronger on a cut if you do it correctly. Obviously, like you don't want to be too big of a deficit, stuff like that. You want to hit your protein goal, stuff like that. But the way that you can do it is simply focus on adding weight or reps every session. So say, for example, if I went to the gym on Monday and I did pec deck for 160 for 6, if I went to the gym on Wednesday, I would try to do 160 for 7. Once I just keep going up in weight or up in reps until you get to 10 reps and then increase it. But like so if I get to 160 for 10 reps, I'll go back to 162 and a half for 6, if that makes sense. So literally I tracked everything, put it all my notes. Like I can show y'all right here. Let me see where my lift's at. Yeah, so like literally this is all my lifts. Like tracked every single one forever since like the new year. So it just makes things a lot easier. And the reality is that if your body doesn't have new adaptation to adapt to, it's not going to change. You're not going to build muscle. And step 6, I would eat what I loved because that is actually what's sustainable, and that's what allowed me to cut. I feel like I can do it over and over and over again whenever I want to. Like genuinely now, bro, I don't even think about it. Like I don't even worry about getting fat because like I kind of hope I get fat so I can just have like a case study again just to show you I can do it again. But it's really that easy when you're eating the food you love. Hit your deficit, hit your protein, eat whatever the fuck you want. And like this is a little example day. So like this would be what I ate like when I went to Texas Roadhouse. So if like in the morning I would have like my first meal like chicken, egg whites, nothing too crazy, and then after like 3 or 4 p.m. I have protein bar, Greek yogurts, again low calorie, high protein options. I went to Texas Roadhouse. I'd have a sirloin and I had some rolls. So like that would be like 700 calories. So subtract 400 from that, and then I would have fit my protein goal and have like 300 calories left even after going to Texas Roadhouse to eat whatever the fuck I wanted. And like this is literally the full system I built, bro. Just this is what worked for me. 10 to 15 steps a day, fasting, front loading, low cal protein, train 3 to 4 times a week, progressive overload, hit your deficit protein, eat whatever you want. It's that simple, bro. And if you want me to build this for you in your life, if you think it could help, and I would love to help. I would love to help y'all out. It's what I love to do. So if you want that, book a one-on-one call. Link in the description. It should just be a few questions they ask, so that I can just understand your situation more and help you when we get on the call. But yeah, man. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope y'all have a great, blessed day eating the foods that you love and getting lean. Have a good one.